Memo bi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. Another polls aba. Na enano Global Info Analytics the polls eba regional polls a womo etre ex-president John Dramani Mahama senior na all winning regions, no, how the MPP through Bawumia were also losing other regions and all that. Now this time around they've also brought another one. And in America, I really like the analysis on polls. Now, some polls where omo aye no so no, omo anye based on region, omo ye based on issues. Once again, ya so ya say about no any issues based. Now, this polls no omo ye based on issues. Oh yeah, the first issue corruption. Enti ye chegana fo bi na ebi so omo say se wo hwesenia katahihye ne proye akoso e wo president Akufo-Addo amemu mu ene Mahama amemu mu a hwan na nka wo beto amomo. Now the first one, I say for voters whose top issue is corruption, JDM also leads a bet with narrower margin. Among voters who said corruption is top issue, John Dramani Mahama leads with 49% among all voters. Into where omo based on corruption no, you see say katahihye ne proye nkwan de a Ghana for chese omo beto ama Mahama. Into based on katahihye ne proye no, Ghana for 54% ese beto ama Mahama. Bawumia enya somewhere 29 okay, into my based on floating all voters and then floating voters. Okay. Into voters ni na 49% your bet ombeto ama Mahama. Alantramantin 11%, Bawumia 29%. Ati ase nti chese Mahama biti Bawumia se eba no corruption a almost say eba no corruption in kwan dia na kwa ombeto ama Mahama na chese indirectly ombeso mo chese President Akufo-Addo amemu no katahihye ne proya akom no edutwem. Now, when so other issue, we economy issue on the economy. As the data from the October 2023 poll suggests that on the economy, the top issue for voters in 2024, John Mahama has a strong lead over rivals. Inti oha, you see 2024 no Ghana for say about 1 hour moto no the top issue economy. Senia Ghana ayedin sikasem ayedin no. Eno mode to aba no mo tre se economy ne ne de kasa pan dia and if Mahama benya 50%. Inti Ghana for 50% on beto ama Mahama. Ena 30% on beto ama Bawumia. Alantremantin enya 10%. Inti no eno issues on the economy. Now let's move to the next one. Mse ye no miensa, right? Okay, so it's more than 3. Next one is education. Education. We MPP free SHS, and so you expect say education no. Na Ghana for because say free SHS into your montoma when MPP. But also for voters whose top issue is education, JDM also leads a bet with narrower margin. Also, among voters who said the education is top issue, JDM leads with 43% among all voters, followed by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, 37%, Alan Tremantin 9%. Into where education, say school, school nsensem na, Mahama enya 43%, Bawumia enya 37%, Alan enya 9%. I know your education. 6% say omun decide here. That is on education. Now, let's go to ejuma. Nti omo a omo se omo to aba based on ejuma. Say ye kan hwan eno be create ejuma ma Ghana for either Bawumia and Mahama no. Oh here was say for voters whose top issue is job, JDM also leads. Among voters who said the jobs is top issue, JDM leads with 46% among all voters, followed by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 31%, Alan Tremantin 12%. Among floating voters, JDM leads 54%. Into floating voters, no, Mahama 54%. Mama what you say, floating voters never nkrofo winning about Ghana. Because yes, ye can NDC ni MPP for. Omo numbers no epe. ɛyɛ floating voters na ɛma win no ɛyɛ den ɛba nti floating voters no ohwɛ a Mahama 54%, but all voters Mahama 46, Bawumia 31, Alantramantin 12. Now the issue here is ohwɛ all voters now. Even though Mahama is winning, Mahama is not winning with the required 50 plus 1 votes. Because Ghana, na yere if you say, so when you 50 plus 1, you better runoff. Into her, Mahama, I say, corruption, he won, all voters, no, he won by 49%, right? It is not 50 plus 1. I say, ejuma, Mahama won by 46%. Even though Obiti Bawumia, no, 50 plus 1. I say, and also, education, Mahama won by 43%. And also, we beat Bawumia although. Into metrics, ni na Mahama beat Bawumia as expected. But enye 50 plus 1. But we no, and Mahama nya 50%. Obviously, ebi abe 50 point BBB by running off into we able to be 50 plus 1. And know your economy, based on the economy. Now, the advice I have for NDC, and they say, you see, say ebani say ni ekoto abana na Mahama enya 50 plus 1. Because Alan Tremantin MPP ni nintino. Expect him to add his votes to Bawumia. Say Alan Tremantin didn't vote ka Bawumia ho kra still. Bawumia will not get the 50. But Mahama would also have to convince the other 6% undecided, no. The NDC will have to convince the other 6 and 10% undecided. Now, look at this data. Once the data never say analysis be say and able to me I draw from. Now, shall we on corruption, right? Mahama nya 49%, Bawumia nya 29%. Udi Alantramantin 11% nika Bawumia di ho kra na. Bawumia beba benya 40%. Till Udi Alantramantin 11 ne beka Bawumia ho, Bawumia benya 40. It is still Bawumia won't beat Mahama. But still Mahama win elections near because we nya 49%. Now what Mahama will need is to tap into say undecided. Not just a Ghana 4-5% are eto aba. I say womun decide some beto. Womun decide whether Mahama or Bawumia. If Mahama is able to tap into just half of sa 5% ikrana, Mahama ko. And now sa undecided no to me and tap into it. No to me tap into others 5%. A ye gum. O hear say and say gum mo kasa. And then some more kana. Me sure say if NDC are able to partner with them and all that na Mahama because utie na senchi aboso make asa obo abanyechi a wo say onikum chacha mu ne o say either say yento aba mo na yento Mahama ati ase so this is the time for the NDC to start laying down their pipes and because it is a possibility we hear metrics nini na Mahama is not getting over 50% and all that. What you say? So it is a possibility. So this is the time they need to start creating their relationship in times of runoff. It's a runoff bape. Na Mahama nya 46%. Yay. Me was some untapped 5% be. Ebe kan hope me ko. What you say? Because Alan there. Any concern this for the money esi Alan so. O ye dey edu dey dey or the need dey be kwa kan Bawumia ho. Personally, that's what I think. Inti data na wo mo ede aba no eni. Na me hu ne se sa data we MPP fo bebre wo ho a omusu e wo post na se enye omo de sa nkrofu yi ye wo Ghana ha e na 2020 omo ba be ye data be ka se MPP be wini sa na NDC fon so ba be sun ye so data we fake any data ni fake data ni fake yet na NDC fo sun ya na ye de she NDC fo ni nti MPP fo so sa o be sun sa abu bi abewu a wo pre abu bi abewu a wo pre nti no no so Mr. Montre ma your comment box ni mo me da ase